Each Sunday we've had an opportunity to hear what we're calling a gravitational witness, someone from among you that comes to share about the impact of God's gravity and God pulling them in a new way in their lives. And so it's not in your bulletins, but today that gravitational witness is going to be offered by Mary Darcy. So thank you, Mary.
I used to think about the difference between feeling happy and experiencing joy. Until the summer, I was collecting the stories told to me by women who grew up in a coal camp in Southwest Virginia, where the mine had closed and the company had disappeared. One afternoon, I walked up in what was called the Graveyard Hill Road to the cemetery that was at the highest point in town. As I walked, I felt like a trespasser as the homes were close together and near the narrow road. At the top of the hill, I looked down, and the roads seemed to jut out from the hill like points on a star. And I saw 3 churches, 2 Baptist and 1 AME Zion. And I could see what was once the company store and post office. The houses were identical, each with a porch front and a creek that ran behind them. A woman, Betty, told me, "When I was coming up, we didn't know what color the company painted the houses because they were all covered with coal dust, especially the windows, and just looked gloomy to me." Once the mine closed, families purchased their homes and painted them lovely colors, yellows, blues, corals. And they created gorgeous gardens right near the road. I saw huge elephant ears, green and black for the first time, and pawpaw bushes. Many families planted neat vegetable gardens next to their homes. I spent several months in this coal camp and became part of the community. I was invited to Sunday dinners, holiday parties at the community center that became known as the Shack. I even brought a turkey one year for the Christmas party, an amazing thing for me to be able to pull off. I was home in Wise one afternoon in my dining room that had 3 very large windows. And I looked outside and saw a United Van Line truck struggling to get up my driveway, my long driveway. I watched it go backwards, then forwards again, and finally give up, go back to the road where it turned and went up the hill into the church parking lot, turn around, come back, and easily come up my driveway from that direction. They parked by my wraparound porch. I went out to see what this was, and the van was packed with very expensive furniture. I telephoned a few relatives and learned that this furniture was my inheritance from a family member who died a few months ago. They moved the furniture into my house, which was already filled with furniture, but it had to be put in the house. We stuffed it into the living room, dining room, bedrooms, hallways, and I would have had the 4-poster bed put into the bathroom if it fit. But I knew what to do with all of it. I asked a woman at the camp who had 7 sons that worked driving coal trucks if she wanted the dining room table, chairs, and buffet. She did. A few teachers from the college helped me move it all to her house, and she said, "This Sunday will be the first time my sons and I can sit together at the table for dinner." Another woman took care of her two granddaughters who slept on a mattress that was on the floor. The four-poster bed, bureau, end tables went to them. This way of distributing furniture continued until it was gone. The piano with carved legs and carvings on the stool went to the church that didn't have one. Everything was given away except for about 20 lamps. I put them on a long table at the community center, and within a week they were gone. As we were doing this, members of the community and I felt joyous, and I knew that whatever way we went in the future, we would remember these moments and feel the love we had for each other as we were doing this, and we knew that Christ was with us, and the joy was brought to us through Christ. Happiness then seemed like cotton candy at the fair, something that would not last. We built community together, which is love. As they shared their families, meals, parties, and warmth with me, I shared my inheritance, furniture. Thank you.